Oh, hi there. I didn't see y'all sitting over there in the seat. What am I doing? I was driving. I'm actually driving to a friend of ours' house. They've got a 1970-something four-door Impala, I think it is. What are you doing working on cars? I don't know. I'm gonna try to get it started today. It's like y'all were sitting over there, but it's really me holding the phone. We're gonna try to get it started today. Very unsafe driving with one hand and the phone. How you doing? No, I'm just filming a YouTube video. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. That's what we're doing. Make sure you're having an awesome day. If you're not, I mean, what do you gotta do? What do you gotta do? You want to say it? You want to say it with me? And what do we have to do is we just have to have a beautiful day. I tried to do it like Gru. Girls, I can't do Gru. Anyway, all right, bye. I'll see you in a little bit. What about that? That was pretty nice cinematics. Let me tell you real quick. I have zero idea what I'm doing. I've been watching Derek from Vice Grip Garage for the last 2 years, so I have a little bit of an idea on how to get a car started. I know we need like this many things: power, fluids, petrol. That's it, right? Battery, something to start it, fluid, and make sure the engine's got all the earls and everything. It's a 1968 Chevrolet four-door Impala. It's got it's a 327 flavor. What do we need to do? We need to pop the hood, get a look at it, see what all she's got to tell us. It's a beautiful car, man. I just wish they made cars like this. Any car from this era, I mean, they paid attention to what they were doing, and they spent a little bit of extra time. You follow me? I can't help but look at the camera. Look at this beautiful, handsome face. Okay, all right. Let me open up the hood. Let's look at that. I was told there was no battery in it, so I brought my Charger, and so we'll get that going on there and turn power on, see if we smell any smoke or anything. Now, when I'm talking about attention to detail, is that underneath the operator's station there is no hood latch. You go up here and you see absolutely nothing. But you go down here. You see that? I mean, you actually have to work for stuff. Look at this. I can actually see and tell you what everything does. If I opened up my van hood over there, I couldn't tell you anything. There's too much plastic and stuff covering up everything. Let's see, we got an AC compressor. There's the AC fluid reservoir that tells you your levels. We're missing a battery. Radiator, looks like it's got a newer radiator in it maybe. We got coolie juice. Let's look. I know that's a distributor. Spark goes in there and distributes it to all your spark plugs. That's going to be your heater, all your heater stuff. That's going to be your heater, your coolant that goes back into your heater core. Brake reservoir. That's going to be your brake lines going down. That's going to be your steering box going to a power steering pump. That's where you put power steering fluid. This is a newer alternator. I guess we can see if it turns. It's got a clutch on it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it spins. They said it's been sitting for about 6 years. I'm helping out a buddy of mine. Their family is moving, and so I told them that I would try to get this started so they could try to sell it. Yeah, try to help the family out. What are we doing next? Set the phone down over there and hook up the battery box? Yeah, there's the fuel pump, mechanical fuel pump. If it's digital, it would have wires coming off of it. Mechanical, it's just got something that goes in there and does that. It's got a baffle, a diaphragm, all those things. Yeah, we worked on the 1966 Triumph Spitfire a little bit. The car he had since he was in college. God, I wish I could find that car. If I feel like it, I'll put an image up. Yeah, did I do it? I don't know if I did it or not. Let's get inside and crank it up and see what it does. Well, actually, back up. 12 volts there. Let's see if there's been any mashes living under here, because this is just like our lungs, like our mouth. And so you think the engine breathes, all the air is going to be breathed up on into here and goes through the filter before it goes to your actual engine. This is really clean. I'll tell you a secret. I already cleaned it out. Whoops. Yeah, I already got in here once. When I first got here, before I realized I was going to film, whenever you take bolts and nuts out, try to put it back where it came. That way you don't lose it. Everything's moving. Nothing looks sticky. I really don't trust that fuel down there. I've been sitting for 6 years. The proper thing to do is to take this line off right here that goes back to the, because it goes to a hard line. But take this line off and add an extension to it and get me another vessel to hold some good fuel in, and suck it out of there so we're not sucking any nastiness. And if you were going to keep the fuel in here, I know all this stuff just from watching YouTube, and I'm just sharing it with y'all. If you were going to keep the old fuel line on there, you could always put you a filter right here with the extra length of hose, to where that way you could swap your filter out once it gets all the nasty gas and debris that's settling down at the bottom, and you're just clogging up your filter instead of your pump. We did that on old diesel engines too. Oh, Caterpillar EL300s. With a lift pump, we put an extra filter in. Let's get inside. Let's see what old baby has to say, huh? My immediate feeling when I get in this is just the room. I mean, I'm sitting on a couch here. I mean, I'm a little guy. That's probably going to be a flasher relay or something like that, I think. But no, just the amount of space. I mean, just everything just feels more like you're holding on to stuff. Probably because it's all real and it's not all plastic. Why? Why would we... Look at this beautiful headliner. But why would we change something that's already perfect? What do we get to a certain point and then it was... That's it? You can't make any better cars, so you got to make them crappier? The fuel reader, maybe? Well, you throw some start fluid in there just to give her a little bit of a jump start. All right, and so this stuff's gonna act like gasoline. I really wish I had some of that True fuel. I would just actually, I think I actually saw some in his shed. Let me go double check. I know I saw some. There wasn't very much at all left in here. And I just topped off the rest of it with some probably 9-year-old gasoline that was sitting in the shed as well. What I've seen people do is they'll take the True fuel because it's got oil and gasoline and all that other stuff, because it's like for 2-stroke engines. But it's 51, I don't know, it's got oil in it. So if it's been sitting for a while, it's nice to have that oil just to kind of help everything out. All right, so we're hooked up 12 volts there. I got some starter fluid in case I need it. It did say that it's got some fuel. It was registering in the on the gauge there. I've heard them say, fill the bowl up, whatever that means. Maybe that'll give us enough juice. What do you think? give it a little bit more. You fill all 4 of the bowls up. Is there 3? What is that one? What does that one do? Can I sit y'all down? I don't know. Where do I sit you down? Make sure you're still gonna be able to see me. I hope everybody's having an awesome day. I am. I get to do stuff like this, help friends out. Let's see. I gotta get my Scion at the house started too. Come on. Now if this doesn't work, that means I got a spark problem somewhere. Alright. So now, since that don't work, because it's not firing, it's because we know that you need a handful of things for a car or any kind of gasoline engine to start. You need gasoline, that's your fuel. The gasoline goes up to into the engine, to the injectors and stuff. But it needs the spark plugs, which is that thing. That's the distributor cap. I don't know, piezo? I don't know what that one's called. That's the distributor cap that gives the juice from everything and goes to each individual spark plug. You know, I didn't even check to see if he disconnected the spark plugs. I doubt it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll pull those off, I guess, individually. I got a spark plug tester, and we'll test it to see. I can't even get to those down there. Anyway, let's try that. I'll get my little tester out and see what it does. I'm gonna back up a little bit. Before I go and check all my spark plugs, let's make sure that it's actually getting spark. And we do that by taking the cap off of that thing and making sure that the rotor doesn't have any corrosion or anything on it. I've seen that done. See, I know what to do. I've just never done it. So we'll see. Take. I don't know if I can do it one-handed. Here. What's going on here? Anyway, let me use 2 hands. I'll come back. I don't know how people do it. Okay. So I got it off. I'm looking at it. I put my finger underneath it, and I didn't feel or see anything. But that's the point that flaps that little copper piece right there. And this top part twists around, and when it does, it fires on the top of each one of those for your spark plug. And I'm looking at that, and the points, and they could probably be cleaned a little bit, but I don't see any sign of why it wouldn't work. I mean, I don't know, again. Don't know what I'm doing. But we'll see if that does anything. We'll get that cleaned up and put it back on track. All right, so what I did just to see if the distributor, I don't know what that thing's called, if that thing's making anything, is I just hooked the spark plug up to the tester. Job I to do on the first one, the easiest one. And then I pulled this off of the top, and that gives juice to that. And then I'm gonna have my lovely assistant turn the key, and then this should spark if this is good. All right, go ahead. All right. So that's bad. I would assume that's bad because I just did it to ground. Let me try one other spot so I know it's ground. All right, babe, try one more time. Nothing. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say that's bad. All right, that's good, baby.
Alrighty.
Yep. All right. I don't know if it was bad, but y'all saw that it did not spark. This is called an ignition coil. I went down to Napa. It was like 40 bucks. I got a new one. I explained to them what was going on, and they said, yeah, that's probably what it is if you don't got any spark. So, let's turn our battery on. We've got everything. It should still have gasoline in the bowl from the last time. If it doesn't fire off, then I'll go ahead and put some more in there. Fingers crossed, y'all. First time in 7 years, I think. You don't hear a car running, do you? Nah, I don't either. Sad face. That's okay. It's turning over. Everything's doing exactly what it needs to do, except for it will not fire. It's beyond. I mean, I could probably get it done, but I ran out of time for today. I brought y'all along because I was hoping that I'd actually get it to fire off. I don't know. I changed the ignition coil out. Still didn't get a spark on it. It's got 12 volts going into it. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, I accomplished what she wanted at least. She wanted it moved out of the garage, so I took it out of there. At least got it out here for her. She's got a yard sale tomorrow. We're here in Tennessee, so this is kind of a sought-after car, so maybe she'll get something. I just thought that was cool about the latch down here. If I can get it. Come on. That's just cool. Anyway, alright. Dang. Maybe one day. Look at that. Isn't that something else? Do me a favor, if you could today, take 5 minutes out, go outside and look at the clouds. I mean, we used to do that kind of stuff when we were kids. Actually, I know of a couple kids that watch my channel, so if y'all still do it, don't ever stop. But us as adults, you know, we're so caught up and just fixated with life every day, right? You know, we wake up, we go to work, we wake up, we go do this, we come home, we do that. Just try to, and it's, you know, I look at older people and I envy them. You know, really I do. You know, if you watch an old person, most of the time, you know, they're chilled back and relaxed. You know, there's a lot to be said about that, you know, because they've got that time now. You know, they've worked their jobs, they've done all that. Now they get to sit back and prop their feet up and maybe take 5 and heck, maybe even extend that to 10. I don't know. I'm talking about minutes. What are you saying? That we, no matter the age, we can still slow down and appreciate life. We can soak it up. We can put our feet down. If you've got a little garden, go put your hands in the garden. You know, do something. Let the breeze hit your face. If you work inside all day, let the sun just soak you up and just be a part of this planet. Heck, why not, right? Something cool I've said before is tonight when y'all look up at the moon, that's the same moon everybody that's ever walked on this planet has ever looked at. That's the same moon anybody, any critter, anything that's ever used that for whatever. It's the same one. That makes us small, don't it? But also, hopefully that makes, I don't know, just makes you humbled a little bit. Makes you feel, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I just do it. Appreciate life. Soak it up. Get off your phones or your computers or whatever. After this, get outside, do something. Get inside, do something. If you can't go outside, go find you a shape in the clouds. I don't know. If you look at kids, I'm not old. You know, I'm only 37. But you look at kids and just the innocence that they have when they play and they just goof off and they got no worries at all, right? We can do that, you know, and still be adults. Johnny Cash has got a song, it's Walk the Line. You know, we just gotta find that line. You know, we're still adults, but we're still kids. We're still doing our things, but we're still enjoying life. Right? Is that a rant? Am I ranting? I don't know. Probably. I guess I just want everybody to have the best day you can. I do. I try to. That's all we got to do is try. Like I tried to get that car started. I tried. I've been wanting to do that forever since I've been watching these videos on YouTube. Just like I'm telling y'all, after this, get out and go try to do something. We try. That's all we can do. Oh, what's next, you ask? I'm going to spend some time on this next video. I'm going to make it nice and purty. I've been wanting to. It's in me, and I've been itching to make a really pretty video for y'all. So I'll do that. What's it gonna be about? I'll give you a hint. Are you worthy of it? Because you have to be worthy to carry it. So that's all I'm gonna say. That'll make me one of those. Yeah. I don't have anything else planned out on these videos. I try to be as raw as I can for y'all. At the beginning, some honesty. At the beginning, I was hyped up what kind of YouTuber I wanted to be. I didn't want to be any kind of YouTuber. I just wanted to show off what I was doing. But I got in my head a lot, trying to think, am I making a video this way or is it going to be that way? And I ain't going to do that anymore. I'm just going to make videos for y'all. And my next one's going to be really cool. So, yeah, it's a hot mess over here. Life's beautiful. Get out there, soak it up. Anyway, y'all have an awesome, beautiful day. I'm going to try to figure out how to edit this on my phone. I'll probably get the kids to help me. All right. Peace out, y'all. Bye.